Hello, let me double check. Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? We've got some things we need to chit chat about. We've got lots to go over and potentially some really fun or unfun things to take care of. But more importantly, I hope you are enjoying your week. I hope that everything Thanksgiving was supposed to be was, and if it wasn't, I hope you made the best of it. So, sorry, I'm getting some things out of the way. Got some new lights for the fire that is, oh yeah. I need three more. So, we've got some choices to make, and we'll go over those here in a second, but man, I'm feeling good. I hope everybody is doing well. Holly Gibbs, how's it going? Dragon Lair. I'm just gonna set this up real quick. Wendy should be joining us. She has some work stuff she has to take care of, but it's wild. I'd love to know what you picked up from some of the fish stores in and on Black Friday. Where did you get it? What did you get? What sort of cool deals did you happen to get? I got a vacuum, but it's been really, I don't want to say, it's not stressful. It's trying to prioritize what I want to do first in terms of the aquariums. And I've got the water box that is lush, and then I've got this empty 22 after I took the Kasanga Red Rainbows to the pet store. And we got the, not as talked about as it should be talked about, massive Paludarium. So I've got all of the things that I need so far in terms of the rocks and everything, but Universal Rocks was absolutely fantastic. And they nailed it. I can't show it yet, but I'll post some stuff on my story on Instagram regarding a rock that they just made that is phenomenal. Let me show you real quick. The vivariums are slaying right now. I mean, you can see the humidity. It really is just coming along nicely. Let me see if we could pop some frogs real quick. They love to hide. Oh, there's one right there. So these are Robertus, and these are from Carolina. There's a guy by the name of Kyle. Oh, he's climbing on the watermelon sugar. So very fun. Sometimes they're like really close, but I absolutely love vivariums. I love how they just kind of take their own. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he moved too quick. We can't see him, but you can see this. This one is slaying it. And we'll hit it. Well, there you go. Got somebody down there. So I'm just trying to give you a quick overview of what is happening, because eventually I'd like to get these more in an open area, not sure where. And, you know, we've got all the bettas, we've got all the aquariums, which I'll show you. Tiffany, how is it going? So let me move you this way. You can see this still hasn't gone down. This is Liam's room. And then we've got the, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know this is Slash's tank. And you'll see a reel where Slash actually comes when I call him. So let me swing out here. We've got the saltwater tank. It's slaying it. It's doing absolutely fantastic. And, you know, I don't even have a filter on and it's still popping. Just definitely crushing it. If I swing around here, always sleeping. And then got a little dominoes action. Buffalo Trace. You got all the bettas right here. So I have a major question. Oh, all the plants. Whee. major question. Tonight, we have two options. The options are you can follow along and help us place coral on the rock. We can glue them down. Or we also have prepared a scaping. This will be dry. The chubby guppy, how's it going? But this is gonna be dry. Let me show you. Whee! We've got sand on the bottom. I'm not gonna take it out. I'm gonna use it actually as a base layer. And then I'm gonna use Josh's Frogs, Hydratin, and ABG from Josh's Frogs, which was created by Atlanta Botanical Gardens. It's a cool mixture for plants. We're gonna try to save these guys, and we're gonna scape this. It's gonna be a dry scape. We've got these really cool puck lights that I enjoy from Zet. And the basic concept is to create a terrain that looks really cool with the rocks and wood that we have in the bucket. Although I really like that piece. It's just too long. And that's gonna be like a planter for right now until we figure out what we're gonna do. Ooh, the child. And yeah, so we've got those options. So I'll take 5, 6 people. Do you wanna see a live scaping with myself and Wendy? You folks can help along. We're gonna create a terrain. We've got extra supplies if we need it. Or do you wanna watch us glue frags? The choice is yours. And while those votes come in, let me see here, let me make sure I see all of the chats. As those votes come in, I'll just chit chat about some cool things. Here are some cool things. Jay Wilson, 15, Northfin USA. Joe Leone, what's up, my man? And that'll get you 15% off anything. So if you missed Cyber Monday, Black Friday, the whole shebang, you at least have the option. I'm using a tripod, a little weird tripod. You have that option of still getting 15% off anytime. Scaping materials, Northfin, chemicals, clarity stuff, so a lot of chemical filtration. But yeah, work has been really, really cool this week. I've gotten to talk to some really cool stores. And I mean, tanks are just coming along. Actually, let's look at this. I'm gonna turn off the light for a second. But I really just need to show you how amazing this tank has gotten. I mean, seriously. So it looks like we're gonna be scaping. I mean, literally it's all scaping, which I figured. This is not a saltwater channel. Never was intended to be and never will be, although definitely will be showing the saltwater tank once it's completely finished. Look at the babies. I call them the teenagers because we've got all different age brackets. You can see Mama dead center, completely different species down there with, I guess those are the teenagers and these are the toddlers. But look at Papa over here. Good golly. They're pumping out babies left and right. And then we can slide over. We got the Congos. I got some new additions. And look at them all just riding up on the rock. I think what's neat is they figured out that they blend in with the rock. So they hang around the rock until they're fired up and ready for food. So let's actually feed them so you can see how many fish are actually in this aquarium. Oh, there's a baby. Look at the fry. Whoo! Oh, another one peeking. Sup, dude? So let's feed real quick. Let me find, the best food in the game, Northfin. And we'll drop some Northfin Bug Pro. Look at them all coming to the center. This is awesome. You folks will see just how deadly the tetras are in terms of their fast food grabbing skills. And then we'll start the scape. So as the crisps fall, you can start to see the activity that happens in this tank. And this is where I really start to figure out how many fish. I mean, look, there's a catfish. Most don't even know there was a catfish in here. He comes out of the woodwork, literally. Look at this wild. Oh, scoots across. I mean, they're just, you can see its activity. You got to love it. You really, really have to love it. I mean, you don't have to. This is, I always say I wish this was bigger. Look at how beautiful this catfish is. I always say that this could be bigger, but I think if it was bigger, it wouldn't be the way it is. But it is 5 foot long by 18 and a half by 18 and a half, I believe. This could be 5 by 20 by 20, but it's somewhere around 100 gallons. It's just longer than it is, you know, wider and tall. Uh-oh. Somebody has appeared with a plant that needs some reviving. But yeah, this turned out, actually I just threw stuff in, like some of this needs to be rooted. And yeah, it's one of those weird things where it just happened to look unreal in the way that it is so natural. All of the fish and the plants, the rocks that are fake, the driftwood, I cut. It just all turned out really well. But these Congo tetras, massive. So Wendy popped in and she dropped off a plant. Yeah, I think it will look better, but they were never placed in. I actually just tossed them in because we were going to place them there. Uh-oh, why did you hide? You're actually going to be in the video and then you... So we were going to put it in there and the light shut off at a weird time, so I apologize. But once I find the roots, I'll put them right back into the sand. And I mean, these guys are going to do their work in terms of digging it up, moving it around. I mean, I've got Anubias that was once in, is not in. And I just kind of let it be as natural as possible because it's supposed to be the Congo. What bulb?
I put like a secret bulb in there that I was hoping it would.
Is that the little leaf by the rock?
I'm not sure. It was supposed to be a Madagascar lace, I think.
Oh, well, I don't see
be,
Madagascar lace unless it got moved. But yeah, so they just kind of do what they want, and this is supposed to resemble the Congo River stream. So you can see I've got 2250 gallons per hour out of this, 2250 gallons per hour out of that, and then I have the two whale canisters. So this thing is ripping in terms of water flow inside, which is perfect for these fishies. So somebody asked, do I like sand waterfalls? No, I don't. I think they look amazing for the first 5 minutes. They've taken so long to create, and then they just so difficult. Wendy, somebody gave you $5.
Oh.
But you're not going to see it.
Thanks.
It was from Priscilla.
A collaborative effort.
It is a collaborative.
Priscilla.
It was a collaborative effort. So we're going to scape this bad boy. Actually, we're going to let her do it. How's that? And we will direct her on what happens next. And we'll explain what we're using. I think that was the question. Somebody said, do I like sand waterfalls?
How do those work?
Sand waterfalls?
Yeah.
They work till they don't. They look super cool, and then I don't know. I've never found them to be super amazing. Somebody said, hey, Jay, just started following your channel. Love your content. Keep up the great work. Ivan, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate the subscription. Check out all the fun stuff. Well, I think it's fun. All right, Wendy.
Yes.
The show is on. Autumn Rose. If I remember correctly, Autumn Rose isn't into fish keeping. She showed up by accident on a live because it populated. I believe that's the same Autumn Rose. And she stuck around this long. I think it's been like a year. I'm impressed. If you are Autumn Rose that did that, I am seriously impressed. So real quick, follow the whale. And also hit that like button and share this video because it's about to be real. What, you don't like to be? You don't like? Let me see. All right, so what's your vision? Talk to them. Talk to me. Talk to me.
We're going to escape this then. We decided to not do
Oh, we didn't decide. Nobody said anything about coral.
Okay.
They were like...
All right. So, our vision, I
our vision. This sounds like
it is rock, maybe some wood, plants,
good grief.
substrate.
Whoa.
I don't have a vision for it. I just stick things in and go from there.
Sort of like the Christmas tree.
Yes. I would have preferred to place more items on the Christmas tree, but someone X'd that idea.
Can I see this for a second? Somebody asked what kind of plant this was. A
Oh.
dead plant.
I just kicked off, unfortunately, these are dead leaves.
These are dead leaves. What kind of plant is it?
Marble Queen pothos.
Marble Queen.
It was livelier, but I believe it was getting hit by the event.
The vent, not the event.
Not event, a vent. And we're hoping to revive it
in this lush
habitat.
in habitat. So what's really fun is Wendy actually has a YouTube channel. She has not done a single video in a very long time. By the way, Mason's World 6000 said hello.
Hey Mason.
Stay awesome. So
Great advice.
Wendy, yeah. She had that YouTube channel and, everything was pre-recorded. She loved it.
Well, I guess, yeah, it was pre-recorded.
And you edited it.
I did edit.
But now there is zero editing. So you ready to rock and roll with this?
Yes.
All right, so what goes first?
Now or never, I guess. We have to do it.
We don't have to do anything. All right. Now or never. What do we do first?
You're supposed to tell me what to
No. This is your project, but I get to look at it.
Okay, so drainage layer?
Drainage layer.
Ah,
Okay.
hydroton.
Hydroton is some awesome stuff from Josh's Frogs, as we stated. And what I really like is even the graphs that they put on here. They tell you exactly what goes. So go ahead, tell them.
Sort of like the layers on the whale, right? Huh?
Okay, no. It's sort of like the layers in the Vivarium.
Hydroton.
Yeah.
Substrate barrier.
Yep. So are we putting a substrate barrier in?
We do have it.
Why or why not would we put it in this?
I don't think we need it.
Because we're not putting any frogs in?
Correct.
Ah, there we go. So we're going to skip the substrate barrier. What's next after that?
ABG.
What's that?
Already.
Oh, well, no, you tell us what it is.
Already big good stuff.
Already big good stuff. It is Atlanta Botanical Garden created this mixture, which I believe is just stuff we can actually get, but they've done a good job of putting it together. No, you're confused because this is Josh's Frog's old Foss Bottom. So this is the new, which I like better because the white doesn't look as good as this.
Yeah, the natural.
It's dingy.
Isn't this just like lava rock?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Do you know?
that's what I feel like it is.
It feels like lava.
This is used in lots of plants for drainage as well. Like
And if you want a super chat to help Wendy learn more about hydroton and ABG. I'm kidding. I am kidding.
Okay.
All right, so what goes
ABG
first?
and then
All right, let's rock and roll. It is dusty, so I came prepared for this lush spraying.
Tell me why we have sand in here.
Well, they know that this was once a Tropheus tank.
Oh.
It's going to be dusty, so I'm just trying to,
Oh, for them to dust?
yeah, I'm trying to help you out.
Okay, thank you.
Trying to help her out here. Ooh. Look at it. Look at it. Boom, 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 boom. I'm doing sprays. I'm doing the sprays.
You are so helpful.
I am not very helpful. Look at that. It is just, there we go. A couple little more trinkets. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Okay.
We've actually.
Well, we got some tools. Hold on, I brought tools for you.
Thank you. Wow.
Well, look at this. Boom. Look, doctor. Okay. All right. So what tool is this, and where did we get this tool? Fish Hut of New Jersey.
Yes.
My boy Rich out in New Jerusalem hooked it up with some sweet scaping tools. Ugh, this is like.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, but it's bad for me. I'm breathing. What do you mean, don't breathe?
Put your mask on.
Put my mask on. So I really wanted something to look at that was pleasing to the eye, and I can't have Wendy stand in my office all day. Bottom. So, okay. Yo, Jay, what kind of bottom feeder is that? I think you were talking about the catfish.
I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah, Wendy's not a bottom feeder.
Okay.
So I wanted something really cool to look at, but I didn't want to have to take care of more tanks currently. That was the thought. Now, I'm just gonna. Do we need to add some more?
Yes, but I kind of wanted to see if I could get away with just one bag,
No, I get it.
but I don't think I can.
Is this gonna be flat?
Well, you and I are kind of sort of asymmetrical.
I don't even know what that means.
Like,
But
not symmetrical, so I wouldn't want something preferably right in the middle. So I don't know, do you want to build height in the back or on the side?
ooh. What is that? What is that? Upwards. Somebody asked what kind of lights these are. These are Zet lights, and I'll grab a box to show you.
Where's the...
But I really, really like these Zet
Right,
lights.
man?
Hold on, man.
Okay.
Even on both sides, asymmetrical, LOL. And these are called the E100. Hold on, no, you got the squirt right here.
Oh. I was just going to go for it.
Okay, go.
It is really dusty.
It is dusty, see?
Probably only need like half of this bag.
Yeah, I would agree. Now, Wendy escaped a lot of her own tanks. She helps in a lot of, okay. That was good, that was good. That was not bad. Not bad.
Nope.
Oh, I wasn't even squirting in here.
No, you're probably squirting the light, so these are sort of waterproof. That's good.
I wouldn't say waterproof.
Resistance.
Yeah, you gotta be careful because if somebody buys it and then they dunk it in water, we get busted. But yes, Zetlight did provide these lights. Zetlight has provided a couple lights in this house for the beta racks that at some point we'll have a video. All right, so we've got the drain. Wendy, you have my sympathy having to deal with him.
Thank you. This is actually just like a live support system for Wendy.
What? No, that's not it. One thing I will note that I did reverse the silicone cover. These are just like, I don't know, what would you call that? It almost looks like, oh my goodness, I almost said it the way I normally say it. It almost looks like radiator.
Radiator. No, it's just like aluminum.
Who else can't wait for the next Mandalorian episode?
Me.
Oh, speaking of which, while she's doing that, check this out. Liam's rainbow poop emoji. Can anybody guess the scene? But yeah, we're very much fans of not only Jon Favreau, but also The Mandalorian.
Do you want to build height with this?
I don't think we have to build height with the...
You just think with the ABG?
Yeah, or even, a rock, right? If we did a specific rock you wanted in there. And then we'll spray this one more time. And if anybody has any questions as we're going along or has something they think would be better, please don't hesitate to chime in. We would love to hear it. All right. Guys, what do you think so far?
It's beautiful.
It's amazing.
So zen.
Wow, okay. Guys, deep down inside, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Why are you stressed?
Why are you looking at the fish like that?
I didn't know what it was at first.
Oh, it's a fish.
Okay.
Hey, you are the man who would know better. No, not when it comes to this. She knows better. All right, so I think we jump in. I think we go right to, well, okay, so hear me out. Actually, I just thought of something because I almost messed up. The drainage layer and then the substrate barrier. So the substrate barrier is needed, and it's not just for frogs. Because if we don't put it on and the water runs, the substrate's now going to mix with the drainage layer, which negates the drainage layer.
Yes, because then it'll just pack
Be slop.
down, yeah, on itself.
Somebody said covered the fireplace. Yeah, I wasn't going to use this, but it worked out perfect, right? Look at it.
Turn it on.
It really did work out perfect.
So should we go?
Yes, that was a shootadenai. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but yes, it was. Wendy's going to get that. So I apologize. As we were getting ready to open the ABG and put it in, I had realized that it's not just for the frogs and getting caught. It is legitimate so that the dirt or ABG, whatever you're putting in there, doesn't go to the drainage layer. Now I'm not going to need all of this because this was originally for the Paludarium, but this idea that I had for the Paludarium that Universal Rocks helped me with, and then when it showed up and I can implement it, it was like, boom. Wait, you got it?
Mm-hmm. I do.
She got scissors. I was nervous for a second. I was like, wait a minute.
I was just looking at the size. I wasn't sure if we are going to do like 1 layer of this, 2 layers of this. How many layers of the substrate?
How many layers of substrate barrier does it take?
14.
So how big?
Frogs.
How big is that Didio?
Just reminds me of like weed. You know that layer you put on so the weeds don't poke out?
No, my parents use newspaper. You think I'm joking? Did anybody else's parents or does anybody else use
weed blocker?
Well, we didn't have that kind of money. We wrapped presents in the comics. Did anybody else use newspaper for weed barrier in the garden? All right, so Wendy's going to town, laying the absolute beautifus of substrate barrier.
Okay.
Can you tell us something? Anything?
I'm doing exactly what you described I was doing. That is correct.
Okay.
It's okay if it overlaps. That just means it's more barrier.
I like how she says, it's okay. as she's looking for that affirmation. Yes, it is quite all right. I think you're doing a stand-up job no matter what anybody says in the comments.
Oh, what are they saying? Making it sound like they're saying lots of things.
Oh, you don't know.
Could you imagine if you could hear what they're...
Oh, see, this guy used cardboard boxes. Dragon Lair. I like saying his name. Welcome to the Dragon Lair. Somebody said that's it. Blame us. Plastic sheeting. Oh, these are great. I love the interaction of finding out what people actually use for weed barrier out in the garden. So plastic sheeting, cardboard boxes, newspaper. Wendy used the ever so elitist weed blocker, which it sounds like is technology. Was it like
It was just on a roll, just like this. And
you're on a roll.
it's either going to be like this, but if
yeah, see, somebody did use
raw,
newspaper. Or you could just use weed killer. Okay, so we've got the barrier down. You feel comfortable and confident?
I do.
Excelente. That was the Spanish lesson for the day. That means excellent.
I don't know why I feel like patting it down, but that just made me feel better about it.
Rocco in Texas said, it's the best and it's biodegradable. Newspaper, that is.
Newspaper?
Mm-hmm.
Just like...
Don't worry, once you start putting this in,
It'll all settle.
yeah, it'll help lay it all down.
Okay, now we're putting in...
So typically you're supposed to mix the ABG up in a bucket. Do you want me to get you a bucket?
Sure.
Okay,
We
so
wanna do this right.
you handle this.
Okay.
I'm leaving it to you.
No.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
did you do this to me?
Hit it, girl. I'll be back.
Okay, hello everyone. Why did he literally left me here by myself, and I feel very vulnerable and I do not like what's going on. Hurry back! Your friends are waiting! This is going to be the most awkward silence we'll have, and I think he's going to go as slowly as he can to make this very uncomfortable for me.
Why are you still holding it like this?
I don't know. Is this supposed to be this way? Oh.
Why are you holding that now?
I don't know.
Why are you still showing them what it is?
I don't know. We don't know. We weren't ready.
All right, here. I found a bucket. There's always buckets laying around somewhere. If you had a channel, why are you so nervous? Oh!
Because it was before the days of live. Okay, circa 2012.
2012? What were you, like 15?
No, 2010. I did it for 2 years.
So mix this up because you want to make sure that all the layers of the ABG are, in fact, as even as possible. Otherwise, what was the point?
To the looks of it, it's just like spag moss mixed with some other
Here we go.
things.
She's going to start making it now. This is what Wendy does.
I like to
You go to dinner or whatever, and she's like, oh, I can make this. This is actually fun, filming you live.
Oh, wow, this is fun for someone. Okay.
Raise your hand if it's fun for you.
So we're just supposed to toss it around like so.
That's a beautiful toss. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job.
Words of affirmation.
Let's look at her feet.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I just thought I saw your
I'm
feet.
not even wearing my slippers.
Wendy got me some slippers. How big is that tank Wendy escaping?
Oh.
36, 22, 22.
How many gallons?
Oh, not 22.
Oh, wait. Doesn't matter because we're not putting water in it.
No, but it's 36 by...
It is 36.
Yeah, but it's not 22, is it?
I think it is. It's not quite 24 and not 12. Or maybe it is. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness.
Someone get a measuring tool.
Someone, quick, get a measuring tool.
Okay. I think this is good.
Okay. All right.
Do you have like a scooper? You just want to put
just-
this in there.
Dump it in there.
Oh, just ready with the...
Good. I'm just gonna, the only reason I'm doing this is because a lot of this stuff is dusty. If you've ever watched the video where I built a vivarium. Ooh, I found a new channel. Hello, Holly, Jason, Dragonlair, Lee Wilcox. Thanks for joining this evening. We're just messing around here, squirting some ABG so that it's not super dusty and we can get it laid out. So what do you think about laying out the first layer and then starting to scape it? And then we can add more ABG if we need to.
On top?
Yeah.
I think we'll need another...
Oh my goodness, how many bags?
Well, we gotta get the roots in there.
The roots are on fire. Oh, that's not it?
No. Next song choice.
Next song? All right, so we're gonna let Wendy jam on this to add another layer of, everyone is smiling still, so good job, everyone. So you add another bag of ABG. I'm gonna take them real quick and discuss some of the tanks that you scaped and what's happening with those actions.
Okay.
Lee Wilcox, some of my pals are here and they never told me about you.
Pals.
Well, that is not very nice, friends. Okay, so I want to show you some of the tanks Wendy has scaped because I think they came out amazing. And she came back from Arizona a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago-ish. And she brought back some plants that we'll talk about here in a second. But here's one. So, of course, it's got the Zetlite puck. I really like it. Frog bit. We're in the business of propagating frog bit. But we've got, I've showed this tank quite a bit. Oh, Mando is like not happy about anything. Let me shut this light off. And you can see it really flows. I probably would take out some more frog bit, but overall, because I would open up the middle. But overall, everybody is doing well. There's even a, let's see if we can find him. Oh, he's hanging. Can you guess what that is right there? Anybody? Matter of fact, let's see if we can move some stuff around. Can you see him? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Oh, I think he went down. No, he did not. See if anybody can guess. But this is actually turning out to be a really, really, I'll show you Liam's shrimp tank. It's not really a shrimp tank anymore. There's shrimp in there, but I'll discuss what's happening with it. So, of course, we've got the Zetlite. She moved some plants. She cut them, put them in there. Everything's rocking and rolling. The scape actually just kind of did itself. We added some Anubias from the Congo tank. And then she just started adding a bunch of different stuff. Some new, I don't even know what this is, but it's like frog bit, but it's like fancy furry. And then look at these cuties, which is a baby one of this. Just amazing. Oh, look who decided to join us. Salvinia, good job. It's not duckweed. And holy cow, he just thought he was getting food. Let's see what happens here. He's a knucklehead. Abolished Aquatics, how's it going? He's very, very, very docile until the water moves. We've got our typical little ditty here. We've got a Ciche Jolly heater, and you can see it's very, very packed in there. And homeboy over here loves it. He's getting some weird blue, which is kind of weird on his body that he never had. But, you know, these guys change their mood and everything all the time. So I'm not a plant person. Most folks know that. But this is some cool stuff. Let me show you while she's jamming on that. Wendy, you got to let us know when you're done with the ABG because you're not allowed to put a rock in there. I saw that. You put that rock down. You. No. No. And what? You. What? So these betas, she didn't escape the beta, she escaped the beta tanks. Betas change colors as they age. Also, I've known betas to actually change colors just because it's in their genetics. So I noticed there's a lot of, I believe it's koi beta or beta that change. Look at this guy. There is phenomenal coloration in him.
His eyes are very nice.
Where did you come from?
I'm right here. Hello.
Just like a spider monkey. All right. Beautiful looking saucy hot rod. Look at him. Pose for me, baby. Pose for me. Ooh. Stop. Oh, good. This is my favorite. Alien. Really cool colorations as well on him. Now, I like placats. I don't like any of the Sailor Moons. What are they?
Fancy fins?
Fancy fins. I don't know what they're called. Yeah. Crown tails. But, ooh, work it, showgirl. Work it, showgirl. Ooh, turn around. No, come. Oh, there you go. Show them all. Oh, yeah. Bring it front and center for him. Ooh, watch me.
This is cool. Sylvinia, too.
Yeah, this is really cool, Sylvinia. If anybody knows plants, they can give me the full name, but it's pretty wicked.
They look like Venus flytraps. Dude,
you're weird. Yeah, well, we are.
We knew that.
And you're just now figuring that out. That's me in a nutshell. Is weird. All right. So since Wendy is done, if those are females, why didn't you make a sorority?
They're males.
Look, this one right here, the one I'm pointing to, is a female in my eyes, even though it's a male. My favorite placat female was black and a few spots of yellow. After a year, she got tons more yellow and less black. It is wicked how they change color, whether it's age or whatever the meaning is. I thought we had this one right here.
Pretty.
Very pretty.
Gold.
Oh, I don't think I showed him in the middle. This is gold. Okay, you are just weird. Pretty. Look at that. Bro, those betas are studs. Oleg.
Like he came to show everybody what he looked like.
He did. And there is the mandoliner. He is very upset today. Yep, let's see his tail. Right, Mando? Mando got in trouble today for getting into the cat's food. Yeah, you can see it in his face. All right, let's go scape it.
Okay.
And let's rock and roll. You forgot your drink.
Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me.
I had printed hands after using newspaper as a 5-year-old. Printed hands are cool. Yeah, when you get the newspaper, your hands are getting dirty.
Yeah, from just messing around.
From putting it in dirt?
Yeah.
Hey-o! All right, so back into the turtle lair. And oh no, where'd my drink go? All right, here, you take this.
No, you can go. We'll go together.
She has a problem. I just got a silver black female today. Very unusual to add to a sorority. That is really weird. But oh, somebody wanted to see Liam's shrimp tank before we do that. That's pretty cool. If you're on Instagram, tag me. I would love to see a picture. So you can't see anything in Liam's shrimp tank. There's lots of snails, lots of shrimp, but as you can see, there is lots of, I don't ever pronounce it right, but subwassertang. It's everywhere. It literally is everywhere, but there are shrimp in there, there are snails, and there is lots of plants growing and growing very well. I got to take some of those browns out. But definitely, I mean, I should probably feed. I haven't fed in, I don't know, a few days now.
I'm sure there's lots of nutrients in there.
I have a deformed veil angel, Rocco. He's my buddy. It didn't even break the surface. There we go. But yeah, so that's Liam's tank. Bruh, those always remind me of jellyfish. Yeah, they're weird. Okay, now it's time to finish this scape, maybe add a couple plants, and go from there. We will follow the young lady here. I didn't get my drink.
Right.
I'm gonna back up this way. Very importante. So she was admiring a rock. And if you folks have questions or comments or concerns about me or what we're doing, please let me know. Thank you very much. This is it's a rental home right now until we could figure out where we wanted to live. But thank you very much, folks, for all of the comments. We're very grateful. And we don't take much for granted. Although, sometimes that tank right there, though. Okay, sorry.
Oh, did you show them all the algae they're eating right now?
Yeah, so the algae is growing, folks. Exactly what I want. Okay, get out of the way.
Should have snuck up on them because.
No, you can't sneak up on them like, oh my goodness, feed me, please, please. Now, of course. No, they're small tanks, so I'm not worried about the small tanks moving. All right, so where are we going with the rocks? Or are you going to put plants in? What are you doing?
You shunned me for looking at the rocks. I wasn't sure if I was able to put the rock in yet.
Oh, no.
But we like this one.
Where's that rock from?
Universal rock.
Boom! How do you know? Because it ain't real.
That's true. But it's also weighted, which is nice, but we're not putting it in water anyway, so.
Correct.
Yeah, I was just thinking like.
Do your thing.
Boom! Like
do your thing.
There. I like the front of this rock because there's some like linear different like levels to it versus this side.
Of course.
And I don't know if we're
just gonna slap her on in there.
We're just gonna plop.
Plop it like it's hot.
And I'm thinking of adding some growth maybe back here.
Okay.
Plants.
Awesome. Let me get to the other side so everybody can see it. What do we think, folks? I mean, really, this is her little ditty, but it's got some really cool shapes once we clean the glass. Looking lush. I'm digging it. We are trying to move to a bigger place. Whew. Now, don't be worried, Lee Wilcox. I've done 2 videos on how to move tanks. I moved 2 6-foot tanks. No, 1 6-foot tank. No, actually, yeah, 2 6-foot tanks. A 3-foot tank, which was a 90. And then this one, all from Texas.
Yes.
Fill the back wall with bamboo. Is the rake part of the scape?
Every day you need to come in here and make little.
Just do not ask us to calculate and determine the tank volume or area. There we go. Good job. Oh, look at that. Good job raking. That's a good job.
Okay.
All right. All right. So now what? Do you want to put in a plant or do you want to get some wood out?
Sort of our rehab tank, right? This is where we're going to put, well, in my mind, I was going to rehab everything that was not doing well in a potted plant around the house. So I just kind of cherry pick these sad, but still healthy plants. What do you think?
Do it. Do it. Do it. So we did move from Texas. I live just outside of Dallas in Rockwall. It was called McClendon Chisholm, right between Forney and Rockwall.
Oh, are we still trying to rehab this?
Yes, I did want to leave the great state of Texas for 2 reasons. One, way too much traffic, but the number one reason is my son is here in Edmond, Oklahoma, which is, I hate to say this, but is better and better than Texas every year.
Oh, it's warm. So this does work.
Oh, no, it definitely works. So I was trying to heat this because I figured this plant was getting very cold. I don't know if this leaf is going to make it. It may, but definitely this is growth.
Because I don't think.
So let's get it in there and let's get it rocking.
Okay, we can try. But I do see some like nodes or roots coming off of it, but it just doesn't look very happy at all.
Well, hello from across the pond, Lee. Yes, the things we do for our children, but more importantly, you know, I didn't want any excuses of distance, so. All right, we've got the first plant going in.
I don't know if this will.
How do you feel about it?
Good.
Do you want a river stone?
I don't know if I want Riverstone. If we're going with this like jaggedy edge, for me it feels or doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to me that it's has smooth surface with this nice like featured jagged rock.
Oh, okay.
Does that make
Oh,
sense?
yeah, okay.
Unless we have a bigger piece of rock that we can crush up.
Scaping with Wendy.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you again. Words of affirmation from Jay Wilson.
Why did you just call me by my full name? That was incredibly weird.
Why? That's the name of your channel, isn't it?
Somebody just asked, are you putting water in here?
No.
Why not?
This is a Vivarium style glass box. We will be putting water in here to hydrate the plant.
Good. Now, this is just more of an aesthetically pleasing glass box, which I think I'm just addicted to glass boxes. I'm going to use it. Escaping with Wendy sounds like an HGTV show.
Escaping or escaping?
Escaping.
Oh, okay.
Somebody said escaping. Maybe it's a stupid question. Do all of you know who Takashi Amano is? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He will always be the legend. And, you know, I don't claim to know anything about scaping. We just scape to what we think looks good. But yes. And if you don't know who he is and you like aquascaping or you enjoy fine art, you know, definitely check him out. Just Google him. Whew. My mother's name's Wendy.
It's actually a rare name. I don't meet many.
Rare?
I don't meet many Wendy's.
Wendy Williams?
Okay, that's like the one.
Wendy's? I can get a Baconator. A Baconator, babe.
Okay. Yes, you made your point. There's Wendy's everywhere because of Wendy Williams and Wendy's.
Wendy was in Peter Pan.
That is true. I think that's where my mother got inspiration to name me that.
Oh my goodness. It's like a fresh off the boat episode. Remember when he names himself after like the toaster?
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to say Wendy's. It's my ex-husband's ex-wife's name. It's my husband's ex-wife's name. I was like, wow, that was a lot. Steven, Peter Pan, you nailed it. I'm not allowed to say Wendy. It's my husband's ex-wife's name. I have to say breezy when the wind is blowing. Ooh, it's a little breezy out here. That's awesome. I mean, not really awesome, but you get, never mind. That's uncomfortable.
Okay. I don't know. That just felt right to me.
Look at that. No, I'm glad it just fell. That looks great.
Because it sort of just like drapes over the rock.
You want to add bugs to this?
Like roly-polies?
Yeah.
No,
roly-polies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isopods?
Yeah, isopods. Roly-polies. What kind of bugs? Like what other bugs are there?
We got springtails.
Okay. I'm thinking like bigger bugs. Are you thinking like
Hissing cockroaches?
no, thank you.
I like how she was polite. No, thank you. So if you are new to this channel, what's a roly-poly? It's an isopod. Jay is a Peter Pan for sure. What?
We fly around.
I don't fly around.
Fly around with tights on.
Okay. Uncomfortable.
But Peter Pan was a dreamer, right? Is that the whole idea?
Was he a dreamer?
I think so.
But wasn't it played by a woman?
It was, I believe. But his best friend was Wendy.
A roly-poly is a slater in Australia.
A Slater. They sound cooler in Australia, apparently.
I really like roly-polies. Oh, man.
Okay. What do you think?
I have to be careful when I cook Italian food. My ex-wife's name is Rosemary, and my current girlfriend just looks at me. Now it's time to sprinkle rosemary. So do you have a code name for it now? Black Gold? Who's the Pats fan? She is.
Me?
No, I'm a Patriot fan. All right, all this talking, and we got two plants.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to...
Dude, nice TMNT collection. Okay, you find another plant. I'm going to show him the TMNT collection.
This is the, what do they call this? An infomercial, like in between?
Not weird, you're just unique. This is
I'll show them the new bottom that you did. Or we did.
Well, we did it. Boom. Entertainment stand. Can we see the Mando stuff? Yes, you can. So Wendy had a great idea. You know, sometimes the person closest to you has the best ideas or best ways of explaining or bringing out the best in whatever it is we are or what we're doing. And I think one of the cool things is I was getting, I don't want to, what do you say, carried away in collecting, or was it just like I was getting frustrated?
I don't think you were frustrated. Maybe you were just losing direction.
So I was losing direction, is what she says, because I was chasing after like all the different turtle stuff that was coming out, and she says, which turtles bring you the most joy? What's going on over there?
I'm just laying out the rocks.
Okay. And I'd have to say everything from 1988 to 1992. Now, I do like Kid Robot, which I have some stuff. And there's some peppered Super 7, which is Reaction. But Funko, I definitely collect. Liam's got his autographed Leonardo from the original Leonardo. But everything else is original. These are all original, not redone. So these are 1988 non-soft heads. Those are soft heads, which means these were the first ever run of Ninja Turtles. That's Bebop and Rocksteady. And then, you know, I find something, I buy it because it's at a cheaper price, and then I can get his dinosaur. But yeah, I'm after that whole 1988 to 1992. Everything from vehicles to whatever it is. Mando collection was just started. It's all Funko and some other stuff that Wendy likes. So we've got Grogu, aka the child, Baby Yoda.
Oh, that's weird.
Hasbro, what?
Grogu.
Oh, you didn't want me to say it?
Yeah, I didn't want you to say
Boom.
We kind of...
Boom.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Boom. 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 Lots of little children. And then I've got peppered in Deadpool stuff. The rest is Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that's why I said you're collecting these little itty bitties. Oh, so she's just going to town without us.
Oh, well, I like to see things. I just want to push them around, you know?
So Flower Horn, yes, Sideshow has some amazing stuff. I had the whole collection of Ninja Turtles at one time, and I was looking to put in some money in my bank account, so I sold them on eBay, and somebody scammed me took the money back, and then sent me the chipped ones back. So I'm assuming he switched out parts of his and sent them back to me. It was the Polystone ones. And I was lucky enough to sell them to a guy in Singapore. Full disclosure, they were chipped and he still bought them. And yeah, so it was okay. Somebody just said Deadpool's their favorite. My son's middle name is Wade. Last name's Wilson. And Excelente, if you get that. Be careful with the Funko Pop stuff, though. Why? Because it's addicting? Wow, that really sad to hear they go for a lot. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty penny. It was one of my gifts for my re-enlistment in the military. So somebody said that it's very bare over on this side.
Yes.
Why is that?
I don't know yet. I'm working my way towards that. If we put some like low, because we have some other like brush plant. So if we want to have it like more green out here, I'm not sure. I like things on this side, but I guess my other scape was very much like that. So we'll see.
Okay.
But yes, I agree. It is very barren over there.
So we'll post some photos of this finished, but we've got a lot of work to do. It's getting very close. We're at almost an hour. And
I'll work quicker. Is it supposed to be like on the buzzer? I'm sorry.
I'll work quicker. So if you're new to the channel, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment on another video you watch. But before we go, I would like to leave you with something that I think at least one person needs to hear. And it's one of those feelings where in life everybody says, you know, she has to have her hobbies, I have to have my hobbies, and that's a way for us to escape, and it's a better relationship. I'm gonna call it bullshit. She has things that she likes that I'm not into, and that's her escape. We have life together, but more importantly, we share a passion of things looking nice, things in glass boxes, plants, scaping, fish. When you can share something, a love of something, not one another, that's a given. But when you can share something on a different level, the connection, super powerful. Super powerful. And it's very important that you understand that she's probably going to do things in there, like that rock on the left, that I don't like.
It's temporary.
But if she likes it, we're doing something together. The outcome will be far better than me going, I don't like that rock on the left, than just letting it be there. So if you're in a relationship, doesn't matter what kind of relationship, share something that you both have a passion in. Could be rock climbing, could be rock collecting, it could be hiking, it could be jogging, working out, eating ice cream, hopefully not a lot of it. Maybe enjoying sunrises and sunsets in different parts of the world, or I don't know, bird watching or photography of some sort. It doesn't matter. When you share something like that, you'll find a deeper connection. You'll find that there's far more to talk about, and you'll not sit next to each other doing a lot of this, but you're hanging out doing a lot of this. And so the best recommendation outside of communication and setting boundaries and just understanding each other, what makes you tick, what makes you don't tick, having a shared passion is definitely super powerful. So I hope one person hears that and you can find that within your relationship and it takes it to the next level. But I thank you very much for all your support. There's going to be a giveaway of a light from Zet Light on Instagram. So if you have Instagram, do me a favor, go over there, Follow me on Instagram. It's jaywill07, JAYWIL07. We're going to be doing a giveaway starting tomorrow. And at the end of every video, I try to give you something of substance, motivation, encouragement, enlightenment. And most of the time, it's because I've lived it. And I don't claim to be very old, but I've lived a full life. And I'm not done yet. Matter of fact, I feel like there's just so much more to achieve and accomplish. And when you got somebody like that by your side, it's definitely amazing. So subscribe, share this channel, tell somebody. It's like when you have good service at a restaurant. Hey, Jay was great tonight, and so was Wendy, and they're doing some good stuff. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. It only helps us grow, and we're continually growing. We've got new merchandise added. We've got some really fun things that are about to happen. The Paludarium build is going to kick off. We haven't even shown the beta system yet. I mean, it's filling out while I'm chatting. But thank you very much. Every Wednesday, I say this, majority of Wednesdays at what time?
7
Central Time. We are here chatting, having fun. And what days do we launch videos?
Sundays.
Sunday, most of the time. Go back and watch the last 2 videos. They're very important. Matter of fact, the last one I did of my mom's very important. The one prior to that is probably more important to you because it's why aquariums right now. So do me that solid. If you don't want to subscribe, at least go back and watch the last 2 videos. I promise you will be entertained and you will enjoy them. At least that's what folks are telling me. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of the things you do. It doesn't matter whether you're liking, commenting, sharing, double tapping, subscriptions, double tapping, following, sharing on stories, secretly talking trash. It does not matter. I love it. And you know what's next.
Holla. I'll let you do that first.
Holla! Oh, here's the awkward.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
there it is. I think I got it. Do you got it?
I think so.
Is it good?
I think so.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Oh, we're back.
Okay.
Here we go.